that's yummy. Today we're going to be making some flan, or some people call it creme caramel. The reason I'm making it is because we had some at a restaurant the other night and my son really liked it. He said it was like one of the best things he's ever had. So I figured I'm going to try to make it. This is my first time making it, so no promises how it's going to taste or look, but I'm going to give it a shot. You should give it a shot too. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to melt our sugar. This is going to be the base of the flan. This is 1 cup of sugar, and just pour it into a pan on medium heat, and just kind of let it sit. You don't have to stir it a lot, just kind of wiggle it as it's melting. And after this melts, we're going to put it into a glass dish, because if you leave it in the pan, it's going to keep cooking and it's going to burn. So when it's melted, we're going to put it in a glass measuring cup. So it's starting to get a little melty. You'll see it melt around the edges probably first, and over medium heat. And this is actually how you make caramel. That's why they call it creme caramel. Alright, so we're going to let this keep melting. See how the edges are getting a little bit melty now? And it's actually eventually going to turn brown and caramel color. This is going to be the base of the flan. Alright, I'm going to continue to cook this for a few minutes and we'll be right back. Alright, this has been warming up on medium heat for about probably a minute and a half. I just wanted to show you what it looks like when it starts to melt. It's still grainy. We want to get it not grainy, but you can see it's a little brown where it's getting caramely. So that's what it looks like in about a minute and a half into it. So we're going to continue cooking and I'll come back when it's all melted and nice and brown. Okay, so our sugar has been melting for about probably 4 minutes now, and I went ahead and got just this kind of spatula, so this shouldn't hurt it. Just so I can stir it a little bit. It's melting nicely now. It has that nice brown caramely color that we're going for. Like I said, just keep it on a medium heat. You don't want to get it too high because you don't want it to burn. This is just about melted. It smells really sugary. And we have our water already boiled, because the water is going to go in the pan with the Ramekins around it, boiling water, when it cooks. And it's going to cook on 325, probably between 45 and 50 minutes is what I'm understanding is the best way to cook it. And you can serve it warm, or you can take it out and let it cool and then put it in the refrigerator and serve it cold. So, alright, this is just about melted. Alright. We are melted, and now we're going to pour this. If we left it in here while we were making our custard, it would continue to cook and it would burn. So we don't want that. So we are going to now take this melted caramel. We're going to pour it into a glass measuring cup. This nice and melted and caramely. Alright. We'll be right back. Okay, here's our caramel all melted, the sugar, and just put it into a glass measuring cup so we don't want to keep cooking. And now we're going to do our custard. This is everything you're going to need to do the custard. We have a blender, and we have 2 cups of milk, 5 eggs. We have our ramekins in our dish ready for the hot water to pour into. Can of sweetened condensed milk, 1/3 cup of sugar, and some vanilla. I'm probably going to put about a tablespoon of vanilla in that. So we're going to come back and we're going to blend all this together. Okay, we have our caramel melted, we have our 5 eggs. Going into the blender. That. 2 cups of milk. 1, 2. My cat's like, why are you putting all this stuff by me? And it's milk, I need to take a little taste of it. And there he goes. Come on. Really? It's milk. Alright, back to us. Sweetened condensed milk. Please don't listen to the licking in the background over there. Are you done, dude? Can I put it in the sink? Snickers. Internet star that you are. Okay, you're not getting the sweet condensed milk. In the sink. Bye-bye. Alright. Third a cup of sugar. Looking at everything that's going into the sink. And a tablespoon of vanilla. This is actually a combination of a few recipes that I saw on the internet. I just took what I thought was the best of all of them. And that's what I'm going to do. Put this on mix. Carmel. Coming for a close-up, chickadee. My daughter Lily's videoing. Here's our Ramekins. Put some of the on the bottom of each one. I got these Ramekins at Walmart. They were like, I don't know, $1.50 each maybe. So yeah, Walmart has good prices on most stuff. Don't want to waste any of this. It's actually starting to get hard. You can actually microwave it for a second or two if you need to after. Alright, there is that. And now we're going to put our custard on top of that. I did it in this because it's just easy to pour. So this is getting poured right on top of this. About, 2/3 of the way, not all the way to the top, not that far. Not that far. And then I'm going to add, which I've already pre-boiled this water. Adding the hot water about an inch up. Like that. It's about 4. Oh, I'll get a little bit more. Nice hot bath there. And now, this is going into preheated 325 oven between 45 and 50 minutes. Right in there. A shot of that in there. Alright. Alright, this is what they look like about 15 minutes into the bake. Wait another 10 minutes and check them again. Okay, this is about 30 minutes into it, and you can see it's cooking, but if you shake it, so the middle has a little jiggle to it, we don't want that, so I give it 10 more minutes. And we'll be back. Okay, come get a close-up. I'm going to show that it's done. I'm going to shake a little bit so the centers aren't wiggling anymore. That means
it's bent on the top.
that actually I need to get another grab. Alright. Done. I'm going to put them on cooling rack. I think I'm going to actually take them out. Brown on the outside, a little bit brown on the top. cool for a little while. You can eat them warm or you can put them in the refrigerator. We're probably gonna do both.
I'm gonna do more.
Actually, you know what else we're gonna do? Let's do this. Let's loosen them up around the edge.
Good idea.
That way they'll come out. See the yummy. See the caramel on the edges there? Coming up. This way they'll slip out. Nice and easy. Come back and show you one when we take it out of the bowl. It's not really cool, but we're going to give it a shot and see what it looks like when it comes out on the plate. So we're going to just take a regular plate, place on top, and then give it a flip. And it should be, I can grab it.
Nope.
There it is.